Montreal Canadiens preseason is officially underway, and their very first game was last night against the Pittsburgh Penguins. And I don't know about you, but before the game I was looking at the lineups, and I thought this was going to be a layup, okay? I thought the Canadiens, that were going to go out there and just run away with this thing. But guess what? This Penguins team, they weren't messing around. Like, not even a little bit. So Samuel Montembeault gets the start for the Canadiens. He's actually going to be splitting this game with Jacob Fowler. And for the Pins, we got Joel Blomqvist in the first half. And in the second half, we got a young-looking fella who likes to go by the name of Sergei Miraj. Look at that face. A grade 4 dropout. But anyway, the puck is dropped. And it's a bit of a physical first period out there. The Habs, for some reason, they were taking a shit ton of penalties right from the start of the game before they even had a chance to really settle into this one. And eventually, right around the midway mark, when Jared Davidson gets caught for boarding on Tristan Bros, guess what? On the following power play, Tristan Bra, he's gonna make him pay. Come on, jeez, relax, brah. The man fires a piss missile that goes right up over the glove of Samuel Montembeault, and the Pins now have themselves a 1-goal lead. Oh, man, it sucks. You know what? It wasn't really an enjoyable first period at all for Habs fans, okay? You see, not only were they getting badly outshot, but fan favorite Ivan Demidov was clearly being targeted, in my opinion. Especially this hit right here. Didn't really like this one from Robbie Fabry at all. It almost looks like he kind of jumps into him for some reason. Bit of a dipshit move. I don't know. I didn't like it. Clearly, Josh Anderson didn't like it either. He gets the only penalty on this play for roughing, but I mean, you can't blame him, right? I was kind of hoping he was going to toss Fabry out in the stands. But anyway, moving right along to the second period now, where the Pins, they just continue to pile up the shots on the Canadiens. And it's getting pretty bad. I mean, at one point, the shots on goal are actually like 21-10 in favor of Pittsburgh. But when Jared Davidson, who I was actually praising up before the game, when he drops the mitts to defend his teammate, Alex Belzile, that was a huge turning point in this game, in my opinion. It was like a switch went off. The building was alive. The Habs, they actually started to feed off of some of this adrenaline. They were getting some time in the offensive zone. They were putting up a few shots. But you got to give two of these goaltenders some credit, Miraj and Fowler. Because for the remainder of the second period, they slam the door shut. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's time to talk a little bit about the third period. A third period where, for the very first time, the Montreal Canadiens actually looked like the better team. Yes, of course. Owen Beck is going to make it a 1-1 game on the power play just over a couple of minutes in. And it was from this point forward where I just had this feeling that somehow, some way, the boys, they were going to pull it off, okay? They were going to find a way to win this one. They took complete control out there, even out shooting the Penguins 14-6. And when it goes into overtime, I just want to say again, two of these goaltenders, Fowler and grade 7 social studies, whatever you want to call them, two of these guys, they put on a clinic, okay? Some of these saves in OT were just incredible. In the shootout, I felt like Miraj especially had a couple of great reads, especially on Ivan Demidov. He was thinking poke check the entire time, which I thought was pretty smart. But the heroes who actually win this game for the Montreal Canadiens are Sean Farrell, who actually pulls off the old trickler-tickler, and Oliver Kapanen, who scores the winner. Now, was it a pretty win? Pfft, absolutely not. But we do got to give them some credit because at no point did they just let it get out of hand. You know what I mean? They battled back pretty hard to win this game. And now I just want to name out a few of the players that stood out the most to me personally. And let's begin with Jacob Fowler, who was an absolute beast in this game. Holy shit. I mean, look at this picture. That's him before the game. Just oozes confidence. He's fun to watch. And I really hope he gets a full game at some point during the preseason. Now, I also thought Owen Beck played a much better game than what we saw during the rookie showcase. Philip Majar looked good out there. Jared Davidson, again, he got into a scrap. He was noticeable. And you know what? How about giving old Patty Laine some love here? I know. He didn't get any points, but I thought he played a decent game even without the puck last night. But I think that's going to do it, okay? It's a quick little game review. There wasn't really a whole lot of excitement to talk about in this one, but tonight, the Canadiens, they're going to be right back in action again. This time against the Philadelphia Flyers. And guess what? For the very first time in NHL history, there's going to be not one, but two Jack eyes on the ice to deal with. Uh-oh. That's going to be interesting. So you can go ahead and you can let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Please don't forget to chew a big piece right off of that like button before you leave here. And hey, I'll see you next time.